and welcome to ixamBee. In this video, I'm going to talk about what kind of questions can come in SEBI IT Phase 2 for code dry run. So this is the third video in the series, and we have tried to analyze the type of debugging question and also the control flow type of question in the earlier two videos. We had one scenarios covered in both the videos, and if you haven't watched those videos, you can just watch them. They are independent of this video, so you did not need to fall back on those first in order to complete this. You can complete this, and you will get a PDF at the description. So if you want to download the question from the last video and this one, that is one for you. So if you want to have the questions with you, you don't need to write them or take screenshots. We have the PDF for you. You can download the PDF and you can get this particular thing as slides in that particular PDF. So whatever I will show in the slides, it will be there for the code dry run, and whatever we have discussed for the control flow, that is also covered there. So this one and the previous video, both questions are covered in one single PDF, which you can download from the description. Now, before understanding and question on code dry run, first I will make you understand what is a code dry run. So we have to understand what exactly is code dry run to understand what sort of questions can be asked. So a code dry run refers to a stimulated execution of code or a process without actually performing or without actually running it, the real world cases and the actions or making permanent changes. So you don't do any change to the code, you don't perform any sort of real-time scenario thing. It is just a testing method to verify the logic and the expected output from a system or a script. So if you have a system, or let's say a program in this case, what is the expected output? Is the system behaving as per the expectations or not? So those sort of things are there for the code dry run. And code dry run is basically falling under a testing strategy where you get to have an understanding what the expected system should do and then what your particular system is doing. So that is the main idea of code dry run. Now, this code dry run can have several aspects. So you can just see simulation, verification, or no actual change as the three below. So simulation, it is just like running your code in your mind, or you have some sort of simulated environment where you try to predict the behavior of the particular program or the system. Then verification is sort of a pure testing activity where you just check whether the script or the system that is being under check is performing as per the requirement or not. So it should not have errors, it should not have unintended consequences. So those all things we should cover under the verification. No actual changes. So here basically you have to not do anything. You just perform a dry run and no actual data is modified, no files are written, no real world operations are performed, and you just check how the input is being processed. Now, what sort of examples are there out there in the real world for the code dry run? Many of the command line tools and installation scripts such as Resync or code servers install script, they perform a dry run option. So there, if you go there, they have a dry run option, and this option allows the users or the customers to see what commands would be executed or what changes would occur without actually implementing them. So these three things are simulation, verification, no actual change. These three things you have to focus once you are going to appear for SEBI Phase 2 examination for the programming, string manipulation, data structures, and the OOPS concept, right? So now I will give you some sort of theoretical questions. 3 questions, not exactly theoretical. There will be coding logic involved, but there won't be a code. There will be a logic. So first we will try to get the basic aspect, the core thinking of the code dry run, and then in the further videos we will definitely bring you some questions where you actually do the code dry run with a code. Now, the very first question. Also, for all the questions, I'm not providing you the answers, so answers has to come from you, and I want to see if you are only interested in just having the video or you're interested in putting some efforts by solving the questions as well. So this is my main agenda, and that's why I'm not giving you the answers for any one of the questions in this particular video series. Now, question number 1. You are dry running the deletion of a node with a specific value. X from a non-empty circular linked list. So now here the concept which is going to be there is the circular linked list, and what is the operation? It is the deletion operation. Now what should be the first logical step that you would perform mentally to locate the node to be deleted and its predecessor? So whenever you want to delete something, you have to have two things: the node which you want to delete and the previous node from where the link will be get removed. So what should be your mentally the first step? These are written in these four options. You have to check the correct option. Out of these four options, one is going to be the correct one. There might be a situation where you might get confused between two or more options, but if definitely you have to take the option which is correct as the optimal choice, because there you don't have options to have multiple answers as the correct. Only one options will be correct. So this is the very first question. Now the second question: consider a circular linked list with the nodes A, B and C, and then the link from C goes to A, and this makes the linked list circular. So if you are try running the deletion of node B, which pointer modification is essential to maintain the verify capacity mentally, not the compiler level, mentally verify for the list to remain correctly linked after the deletion. So how you're going to change the pointers, that is being asked in this particular question, and this is also some sort of similar to the above question, but yes, the type of question which is asked without any code, how to understand the question. This is also some sort of imaginative thing. You have to imagine a situation and then you have to do it. So it is all under the part of code dry run. Definitely it is not only the case where you have a code and then you solve the problem. There will be some sort of scenario given to you like this, and then you will have to do some sort of mental dry run and then you provide the answer. So here also out of four, one is correct and you have to identify which one. Now the last question for this video: when dry running the deletion of head node. So here we are also deleting. So all the three questions are related to circular linked list, and that too for the deletion strategy. When the dry running of the deletion of the head node, that is the node H, which is the starting of the linked list, circular linked list, node H goes to I to J and J goes back to node H. What critical step must be mentally performed to maintain the circularity and correctly establish the new head? So when you are deleting the first node, that is the head from the circular linked list, there has to be changes to the pointers to the existing end of the linked list, which is actually the J. So which one has to be changed? How you do it? That is being asked in all the four options. You have to check the correct option and you have to mention that in the comment section that which one will be correct. Now, these were the three questions, some sort of sample questions which we are bringing in the video series. And if you like to have these sort of video series in upcoming time as well, do like the video so that we get to know that there is a good response for the videos and we make more of this kind of videos for you. If you haven't shared this video, do share this video with your people who are also preparing for SEBI. If you are not preparing for SEBI, somebody else is preparing for SEBI IT, do share these questions with them. They might be a help. And do follow us. If you haven't subscribed us, subscribe to us so that you never miss an update from our side whenever we bring this sort of video. So see you in the next video. Till then, keep practicing and stay updated.